And everything that's happening in the Unity Party now, there are people there who are really interested in serving Bwaka, right? But there are people there who are tying their service to their future ambition. And they are using that as a means. So every action and everything they are doing is to credit themselves for tomorrow, right? It's to credit themselves for tomorrow. Jumbly, Delon, and other renegade Liberty Party people, even my good friend Daniel Sanders, they ain't putting their more in anything when the small train causing Amara and all that. They can't say anything. So on yesterday, our sister wrote something, Kula Fofana, that I'm going to read about a story, an elementary book. And she said, in elementary school, we learned about the story of the little red hen. Little did we know that moral lessons will make sense years down the line. The moral lesson from that little red hen story, if you out there, you know about the little red hen story, right? Yeah. So little did we all know that along the line, in the future, the moral lesson in that story will make sense to us. So let's hear what the sense, according to Kula, this story is making now, right? That little red hen, listen, yo, monkey wear baboon jaw. Say, little red hen, once upon a time, little red hen lived on a farm with a dog, right? A big, a pig and a cow. Little red hen worked hard every day, right? Little red hen, and let me just, because I'm not going to come out and say, this thing in this instant, little red hen will go to define those Unity Party people that stuck with Bwakai and Mr. Bwakai being the main hand. He been there, and and all that, pushing through to make Bwakai president. The people who been there fighting and stay, and when other people, when they go and say, oh, can't John let me Bwakai president, they say no. Can't John let me Bwakai president, they say no. Until we get to the end of the story now, right? Then you know. So all these people were there. Pick the newcomer, not the newcomer, but pick the OO people who were in the United Party. They were on the farm, right? Dog, the cow. They did nothing but sleep all day in the warm sun and watch little red hen work in her garden. So now those pig, assuming those pig, dog, and all of them are those people who felt that Baka has 17 grievances, Baka does not forgive, Baka is this, Baka does not respect Ellen, so they will not support Baka. They will say that. So they sat there laughing when Baka and his quote unquote loyalists were there struggling in the trenches to make Baka president. So one day, Baka and his team found a grain of wheat, right? Who will help? Then they asked, who will help me plant this wheat so that we can eat fresh bread? He said, not I, said the dog. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cow. So when the United Party, the Baka people say, we won't make Baka president, we finish fighting everything, say, yeah, that Baka won't make president. Then they went back to the rest of the others. They say, oh, we not found the man won't make president. Can you help us make Baka president? They say, no, we are supporters of Ellen. No, we do not believe in Baka. Baka has 17 grievances. Baka does not forgive. Baka is old. He is sick. Right? So they say, okay. In the case of little red hen took good care of her wheat. So in the case of them, they took good care of Baka. They keep managing, pampering him, and questioning, going through everything. But the dog, the pig, the cow said, they said no, they were uninterested. In the case of the little red hen, they said they were tired. They were tired to help. By the end of summer, and in this instant case, by the end of the election cycle, after they failed the first one, the second one, no. So by the end of summer, by the time Baka election getting close now to winning and everything coming set in, it was time to cut the wheat and take it to the mill. Who will help me cut the wheat and take it to the mill so that we can have fresh bread? Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cow. Well then, I will take it to the mill myself. Those loyal Unity Party boys, Waka fanatics, said, okay, we will take the wheat to the mill ourselves, said the little red hen. And she cut the wheat and set off for the mill. After the miller made the wheat into soft flour, she came back. And after those boys struggled with Baka, went through it all, formed the CPP to help the CPP broke everything. Costa came, Costa joined in, Costa left. Everybody, they use the cost man, cause they do everything. Costa, then everybody, they did what they did. They finished facing it now, they left it. So they said, okay, it appears that the hope of Baka was done. Little right hand said, I will take the mill, I will take the wheat back to the farm and ask again, who will help me bake the bread? Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cow. Well then, I will bake the bread myself. And she did just that. She made the flour with salt and yeast to make the dough. After the dough rose, she put it in the oven to bake. When the bread was done, she asked, who will help me eat the bread? I will, said the dog. I will, said the pig. I will, said the cow. Now, no, you will not, said Little Red Hen. You did not help me plant the green. You did not help me care for it. You did not help me cut it and take it to the mill. You did not even help me make the bread. I will eat it myself, and she did. So now, the loyalists in the Baka fanatics now are saying, ah, we went through all of what we had to go through to make this bread, to even plant the seed for this bread, the wheat. You said no, you don't want to be part. So take it to the mill. You said no. So bring it back to bake and to mix the flour. He said no. To bake the dough. He said no. We finish now. The bread is baked. We are about to eat the bread. And we ask, who all want to eat the bread with us? Who all want to be or form the government with us? Then you come and say, yes, you won't form the government with us. Right? And you are telling us, say, we must manage our expectations. That the government you're going to be part of forming will not include even us that were there planting the wheat, taking the wheat from the farm to the mill, right? Producing the flour, bringing the flour and taking it to the oven and baking it and all that, mixing the yeast, the this, the blah, blah, blah to make the bread. And then you want to tell us how we will eat our bread? No. So yeah, it's becoming an interesting thing. Then There's another story. Then there's another story or summary by Amara Coney. So these two things are just oppose them. They are you know, they are two opposites. They are opposites, sorry. Right? I just completed the book Amara Coney wrote, Animal Farm, for the second time. Imagine a farm where the animals take charge, kicking out the lazy farmer and running the show themselves. Right? So as I read this, be thinking about the red hen, the little red hen, right? So imagine a farm where the animals take charge, kicking out the lazy farmer and running the show themselves. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But Animal Farm by George Orwell is anything but a sweet bedtime story. It's a gripping tale that's like a punch in the stomach, disguised as a cute animal story. Sorry. Think of it like this: the pigs, Napoleon, and Snowball led the revolution with promises of equality and freedom. But soon things get messy. Power goes to their heads, and the farm transforms from a dream to a nightmare. Just like when your friends fight over who gets the last piece of the potatoes, green, and rice, except with way higher stakes. You will meet Boxer, the lawyer workhorse who believes in the dream, and old Major, the wise pig who sees the cracks in the system. You will root for them, cry with them, and maybe even get a little angry at the sneaky pigs. It's a roller coaster of emotions, making you question everything you thought you knew about fairness, power, and even friendship. The young people. Animal Farm is a timeless classic for anyone who ever felt like the underdog or wonder if things can really change. It's a wake up call, a reminder that even in the simplest stories, the most important lessons are hidden. It will stay with you long after you turn the last page, making you think about the world around you with fresh eyes. Hey, the loyalty boys, the boys who were planting the weeds, right? You have to read this Animal Farm, am I saying, now, right? To understand what it means to be an underdog. And if you're still wondering if things can really change, and it must also serve as a wake up call for you, a reminder that even in the simplest story, even if what you feel you work, you've done everything, right? But there are always important lessons that are kept hidden. You need to know. So, if you are looking for a book that's both entertaining and thought provoking, Animal Farm is your golden ticket. It's not just a story about talking animals, it's a mirror reflecting the complexities of human nature and the ever present struggle for freedom, power, and justice. Read it, and you might just find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about peace, politics, power, the world we live in, and the country Liberia that all of its citizens refer to as Mama Liberia. To my Liberian friends in the Facebook community, our Mama Liberia is going through another transition. I see limitless opportunities, but we must make the hard choices and work 24/7 on building a credible country. There are plenty of things wrong with our country we must fix, and government is only a piece of the puzzle. As a country, we can draw important lessons from Animal Farm as we go through yet another political transition, happens to be back. Thank you. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. So, all of these stories, telling, and this are all intended to communicate the lack of unity, cohesion, and togetherness on how the Unity Party governance must be, what it must consider, what it must include. Right? Amara Corner and his likes are of the opinion that the quote unquote Mama Liberia they have inherited has Herculean challenges, complexity of problems, and needs quality solutions. And in their wisdom and understanding, not even those who struggle for Baka to be president are worthy and qualified and competent enough to stand or to withstand and be able to proffer remedial solutions in practical, real sense to the complexity of our national challenges. So now, they believe that these young cadres must sit down and watch the show as they, the well experienced, well connected, come on and decide for these young kids who struggle when they rejected Bwaka, when they turned their back on Joseph Bwaka, when they did not see Bwaka befitting of the presidency, when they looked down on Bwaka competence and they questioned Bwaka reconciliatory ability and capability, when they said Bwaka was a divisionist, when they said Bwaka is an unforgiving and unrepenting individual who does not forgive people, he is a tribalist. These young people stood there to pass Bwaka off. They did face beat on his face and posted it on Facebook to attract people, right? They will go to America, they will take people nice picture in places, they will take Bwaka here, they pull it on it, they bring it, they say, see, the probably bluffing. They were doing all this one to face their terrible goods to make him appealing so that people will buy him in the market. So the children now suffer, they do all that one, they face their old goods, and the goods come in the market, right? They take past them from there, they do conversion, everything they put it inside, small battery, everything working in the goods there. They sold the goods. The Liberian people now buy the goods now. Then they come back. Then the people that rejected the goods, they coming back, they telling the Liberian people say how they want the goods to be managed. So the children say, no. They will use the moral lessons from the Red Hen story, right, to decide how they eat their cake, how they eat their bread, and they are prepared. And the preparation they are prepared, folks, they are prepared to go how wide. People will quit in it. When they quit, it means will come and brush you to sit down and be throwing punches. But it might even reach a point where they will throw punches. Don't be surprised. Right? Don't be surprised. For example, let's look at the two people that won't be the RG, Gregory Coleman and Abraham Coleman. In practical sense, Abraham Coleman took real physical race, came outside, everybody saw him taking race for who? Waka. Even at the risk of his own company and his contract and things, the palace security that have contract with government, he still came outside in his Waka thing. You're all there fighting, coordinating things. Right then, I was sitting in the corner, acting the bourgeois and stuff. At the one hand, they on the other side, they are part of the team that come in and say, oh, we don't want to know how to run this thing. But no, you don't know how to take race for the team, but you know how to run the team. Now what the children too saying, no. We who know how to take race for the team, we also know how to run the team, and we must be trusted. Folks, that's it. This is where the country have come. This is where you have voted. This is where you brought the country. So now, instead of us continuing with the conversation about expanding electricity, expanding roads, creating more improved infrastructure to enhance and and add up to the access to free tertiary education in our country, the expansion of healthcare facility, state of the art, right? The erection of more recreational spaces for our country and its people. Instead of all having these kinds of conversation, we have to now be talking about rivalry over who gets what in government and the evil intention and decision by top elements in the Baka arrangement to sanction Jeremiah Kun and yeah, to sanction Jeremiah Kun so that Yomdi can be vice president and subsequently president. And I don't know how Dylan can be reading the own politics thing and Dylan can set the woman down and say, come, sit now. You know what? We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll cross that. We'll make sure then this happens and that happens. Cool. You know, yeah, I won't be president and then something. But anyway, that's the idea, that's the plan. Folks, let's hear from you. What do you make of these things and what do you think? 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call and be live on the conversation this morning. Today is Thursday, and of course, it's good to be here. But let's take a word from our sponsor, Cram Stopper Liberia, and then when we come back, we begin to pour in. So 0776 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call, and you will be live on the nation's premier breakfast platform, Freedom Money Bank. So just before we do, the Foreign Service of Liberia is a very sacred place, and I'd like to question particularly the incoming government as this transition is ongoing. You know, you have the Foreign Service Institute, and by law, the Foreign Service Institute must be the one to train people that serves in the foreign service of our country, to orientate them on the 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 protocols and the foreign policy description and management of the country, so that they go there as people with knowledge. That is exclusively about the Liberia Foreign Service. So it's either way. Either you enroll in the program, the 10-month program, or you go for an executive course. And these courses have duration. So this is not personal, but we like to encourage the incoming government. And now, as the team on the Foreign Service Cluster, the Foreign Service Cluster team, I want you all to ask a very hard question with the Minister of Foreign Affairs to tell you and bring you up to speed with the status of posting, right? And we must review the credentials of those people that have been posted and the manner informed in which they have been posted. Because it is risky for the country if you just take anybody because of political patronage, right? And post them at our foreign service. These people are only going to sit there for the immediate. They have absolutely no clue on what the mission is supposed to be bringing home and their functions and responsibilities. The foreign service must not be about that. If not, we'll be another country for another 6 years that sees no foreign direct investment coming to this country. The foreign service drives the conversation around attracting foreign direct investment into the country, because these people are our representatives out there. They read the local news, they follow the issue, they know the investors, they know their concern, and then they market to them the potential we have in Liberia, and then they create connect between those people and Liberia. They come here and they bring people pick it up from there. But if you send all kind of people who do not understand these things, you put them in our foreign service, they go sit on there, they have taking pay, and the next thing you see, they will carry political mediocrity at our foreign service, and we will not have anything to benefit as a country. He won't. We're getting report that people came here as sanctions from this of people just randomly collected them from anywhere and they're posting them. We don't sit down here and see terrible things happening with our country, or because we say we support the CDC and we think these things must happen. If you wanted to have posted people in the foreign service, you have 6 years. You have 6 years. In that 6 years, you have period to train people, prepare them, and post them. Why you didn't post them? Why you didn't post them? And in the last minute, you're posting people and not doing the due process. This is bad for our country, and the new government must reject it. Must reject it. Right now, you guys must, as you're in the transitional committee, you must raise this red flag and tell the Minister of Foreign Affairs to halt every posting. The Minister of Foreign Affairs must halt every posting. Oh yeah, if you guys can prevent the president appointment, then you can also halt the posting of people in the foreign service. These people that will be posted now will not satisfy the fundamental bare minimum requirement. No, we can't treat the country like that, man. No, we can't do that. Huh? So come to Liberia and we come back, we take the calls.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime unfolded, don't take law in your hand, call the right authority, that they can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door, whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper.
Yes, indeed, Crime Stopper Liberia, proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rights on Freedom 87.9. Today is our brother's birthday, Idris Bility of the GSA. We'd like to wish you happy birthday and long life and prosperity. Let's begin with this person here on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Austin is not here today. This is Abu, but go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. Mm. Mm. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Go ahead.
You know the story you read, I so love the story. I found the story that I've been going on my teacher. Such a great right first story. On my teacher, seriously, Papa, such a great right first story.
Oh, your own story that people boy and rap, right?
Yes. So I brought it to the studio that day to meet with Prince.
Okay, thank you for your favorite rap story. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
My name is Abraham. Brother, I want to see get
Okay, hold your hand. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
My name is Peter B. Johnson. I want to tell something from you. All you're saying about those that will be president after the democratic one.
Did I argue about citizenship? Did I say somebody a foreigner?
Hello.
No, did I say somebody a foreigner did not qualify to be president? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Driver Longhead calling from Sam.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my son mentioned usually the Liberian people that the election wasn't won fairly by the Unity Party. I don't know from which angle this is, but if you look at the way the government, the current government treated the Liberian people, we know that the Liberian people were angry.
No, that you are angry at Lavrenpo, not angry. You are angry. Yeah, Lavrenpo, you're celebrating the PHP park. You say Lavrenpo angry. What's your yardstick? Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay. This caller doesn't seem to be ready. Let's move to this other line. Good morning. Okay, let's take this person on the WhatsApp here. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, good morning. I'm almost to the Israel for last year. Yeah, I'm an Akabi and only almost to the absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know, I would say Islamic identity of women to one. A woman to one who just want to if they want to do all the a simple life. See if they made a mind to their 50 people to the people of country. Women to the who want to share back of it before you know.
10 million $55,000 or there.
So I'm saying the animal first. When Napoleon went, he decided the animal and he had master of saying and master of eating it. I'm going to give them a master when he has put some power to do one. It seems like nothing from freedom from people power because he's not enough. Thank you, just have a good
Thank you very kindly from way there in India. So let's come back to Monrovia. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Go ahead, Prince. You nobody not gonna look out for you won't go look out for her and go to next. I think someone won't tell you say you won't let. Hello, good morning. I'm fine, go ahead.
Okay, this is speaking cover. You see, thank you very much, brother. You see, what it is that I don't know what we put there for. Because we divided, we put up for what? No, we put for development. I am from Catholic. Okay,
No, a good number of you voted for development. Nimbayans were appreciated, though, but things were structured in ways that your actual vote did not reflect. Go ahead.
Yes. Because we end up with the power development. But when we started with power development, so what happened? And then even more countries, they were kind of stuff. That's what the most rally development is over education. That we fly ourselves for one day. Please, they don't try to always want to go second there. What Premier was saying is that the development they were getting for Flyback, the way it's there for 18 years, nothing to show you that in years before they came out there. Look how many girls we have little for the but they don't have people. Amen. But we pray. It's not pray when like they say, they got to get that people might just drop and we don't pray that way. You make me and get that. You know that sick because they can't make it that people money job.
Now some more person I'm going to people manager. So Nima Bo you get uno list. The other Bo get a list. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Kat Moka and I'm calling from tomorrow.
Go ahead, Mr. Khan.
Yeah, you tell it all this morning, but I don't quite disappointed with somebody that telling you see that when people were angry because the government keep their fall. Are you seeing the number? People are angry that the number that you win with. Eh?
Yeah. You winning with 17,000 they say the poor angry. But you know what, I call the man up. I may not go good school, I call him up.
Yeah. And you see the government that is coming on board, it is what you call security on security. Everybody in that government, they have a people. Somebody want to become president, somebody want to become vice president. So as anyway, they will always try to bring one of them down so that somebody can move up. And while they'll be fighting during day, they develop a in the brain and water system and the soccer part of the government, they didn't do well in. You will not see it happening. Now you understand why it's happening with that right? And it's no more. What are you going to do to put it into place? So they're going to be fighting what they are fighting. They're going to be waiting for them. And they will wait. So these start shifting blame on your day or on here. The real time is sometime long. Then after we Monday, no, we have to be history.
That's great. Long John stays in the army. Good morning.
Good morning, I'm Sherry.
Good morning.
And it's a minute of training. I'm calling for the son. I have a regular listener to the show and I saw the so much because of the fight. I am not a person of the government, but I am because I'm a like this and I saw how you guys have been on the for a long time and for one. I heard somebody ask just a question the election was not won the right I think when you are thinking if a nation like Syria decide to vote against the president, it will not be the election floor.
No, my brother. Not only Liberia, but when people are resolved to change government, not in that kind of form, man, you see somebody winning 17,000 people.
That's right. You know, that's the way the vulnerability of the people in this country. Like that young man, there's a way in our city, they live into that. Let them vote and read the statistics or high election. I'm telling you, we had a friend in the election that was manipulating people to elect who to vote for an election for them. We saw them. We reported them to people. We saw this thing happening. People even with them.
No, he just say election observer were being harassed in Nimba. He just don't.
That's right. That was your no. That's what I don't know. The people in one country, you know, this one will be like yours. We have somebody like this, like people. Not because we have somebody in this nation. I am from one country. I'm telling you, not because we have somebody in this nation. This nation will suffer by the people who take the put in power in the ground. Because this country, it's not this country, it's not the level of country. The people put in power. Let the one never will happen. Don't we have no way to go? The people are celebrating Trump and people are celebrating. Don't let this suffer people in this country.
Thank you, my dear brother. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yes, here we are talking about what to buy. Or do I just get your number I can call you?
No, but you own them. Go ahead.
Oh, Abu, you know, as well with our people here that can't be on here. And you can try to hear. When you kill the job people, the one, the bear view.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't know the one where the flesh or the bone or the pork,
Mm-hmm.
then they say they want. Then we develop with each other and say, if they just want you, they don't want here. They do the job. They just eat.
Okay.
Well, I'm flesh and bone and pork. You will do this. Then they eat.
Let them just eat.
People will realize whether they're flesh or bone or children's food. So we need it. They don't bless you this morning.
Thank you very kindly. That is an another conversation on. So y'all say y'all want the I know the meat or what y'all eat. Y'all whether the bone or the iron inside, y'all will know. Go ahead. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, number I can
Fine. Go ahead.
Thank you, Abu. Thank you, God bless you. I'm a regular listener of the show.
Thank you very much from Kakata, Margibi County. And so let's hello. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Abu. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, my name is Matt Kazami. I'm calling from California. I want to say something about Senator elect American.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I remember, the American took over the Ministry of Finance and Planning in 2012, and he resigned in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
In the process where Mr. American was serving as the finance minister, I remember the list that was money garden.
Mm-hmm.
American lied on us that the money garden that he gave the health worker money to me.
Okay.
That the money garden was the minister of health by then. The story is there.
Mm-hmm.
He took the health worker money to the Kura process, and they did not give the Kura money. That's the thing American is today talking about animal farm. You know,
Yeah, but you know the party, the first time lying was a regular thing. They used to lie plenty, so that one people used to lie. Yeah, people actually used to lie there. That one, they're not. Thank you, my dear brother from where there in California. Let me take two more calls, and then before you're there, hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Moses calling from the friendship. You know, what on my mind this morning, I just tried to tell the people, they have a train and they have a ship. The train and the trader were bringing people in town. They said that was the most they were selling. They were campaigning all over the Kevin Fairwell. But what's the third and coming around this street? There's a no free ride. They feel that they're going to silence anybody, including the Freedom FM radio station or any other radio station. They have the intelligence. They felt they were working for them from the army or whosoever. Every time they were searching for the whole Freedom FM. But that's the time now.
They get mind to prove to them. They get mind.
It can be the chief of staff. It can be whosoever. They will know that they have a message to the country to contest. Whenever they're testing any radio station to say the move, they will put it and they all want the country to make sure that there will be a no peace. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally, the people are speaking. Good morning. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Good morning. Finally, go ahead.
Okay. I was good morning.
Very Harry.
Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
The conspiracy that looking at, it actually not grab the little man idea that look at it and the subject of Nigerian politics. For all the people that's most of our politics, what will be the shame? You'll be shame. Great. You know, man plan God before. With the so-called big head that have them did everything humanly possible to make sure that they'll go against God and the edict of God. But let me tell you, the discover on table this morning is a calculated plan. Why am I going to want to Morocco when the battle was there? This is like Western Red. Then the Morocco, going to the where that we all that they are members. So let me tell you, the words they are just doing actually to express or you will fall exam. They are
Yeah,
saying that
the
every good things of that last to the essence of that so much, so you never done away.
thank you very much. The whole new government is intact. The whole
Government,
things have fallen apart.
hey,
Things have scattered
everybody sample with the people.
over kilo ambition. Fight
Hey,
for authority, fight for control,
free,
fight for supremacy.
take it from
Power struggle defines what's happening in the Unity Party as we speak. And where does Liberia stand in all this? Where does the poor people, the health workers, the teachers, nobody's even discussing you anymore.
Jesus,
They are all about themselves.
look at me.
And I'm going to leave you with the year-end message from the youth chairman of the Unity Party in Monserrado County. And he wrote, my year-end message to the new government officials with the mindset, I am not here for Unity Party, I am a professional. Right? He says, as youth chairman of the Monserrado Unity Party, I want to use this time to appreciate every one of you who stood with the Unity Party to ensure we rescue Liberia. The Unity Party as a political party has demonstrated her strength over years in the political history of Liberia with the help of her alliance political parties that always believe in her strength and her leadership to lead Liberia. As youth chairman of the month of Monserrado, here is my concern and message to those who will be given the opportunity to work in the new government and coming with the mindset that they are professionals and they have no interest in the Unity Party in helping to make the political party stronger by working for the Liberian people and by working to ensure the party agenda is achieved. The young people in the Unity Party who fought for this revolution to come to pass and sacrificed their lives while some of you were drinking milk will not allow what happened in the past 12 years of Unity Party leadership to repeat itself by you dying the young people the opportunity, denying the young people the opportunity they deserve. Folks, you listen to it. I tell you, rebels have started developing in the Unity Party. The fight is going to be very intense, and we will be here bringing you the different twists and turns and updates as they proceed. My name is Abu Sharif. This has been a Thursday morning presentation of the nation's premier breakfast platform. Until we meet again, do have yourself a wonderful time in Monrovia. Bye bye.